女儿讲，你一定要结婚，但是你结婚的时候，你不要带个女孩子回来，芭比，这是我结婚的对象，那完蛋了，我都很快乐，可是痛苦是建筑在我的身上，因为我真怕他改天带一个黑色的男人回来说，芭比，这是我结婚的对象，那如果这样的话，我说你可以不要回来吧。
I've always wanted to point this out. I think Taiwan has a really serious discrimination problem. I don't think a lot of people know this, especially some elders. I know they're more traditional, but some of the things they say are really discriminating. And I think that's really fatal for Taiwan. This alumni has apologized and stated that he did not mean any discrimination. Alright, this is when you need the definition of discrimination. Here, I'll pull out the dictionary for you. Treating a person or a particular group of people differently, especially in a worse way from the way in which you treat other people because of their skin color, sex, sexuality, etc. To know if you have discriminated a person, please put yourself in the phrase that you just spoken. 10 scenario. Oh, I hope that my kids don't get married to someone that's the opposite sex, especially someone's that skin is yellow. Did you think that rejecting someone that has a different skin color and denying your kids possible different sexuality is not discrimination? It's just really upsetting. I have friends that are gay, that are lesbian, that are black. I already feel upset for them. Although there's a low chance of them getting married to your child. But what if I were one of them? I was the group that you defined that it's not worthy of getting married to your child. How does that make me feel? This is why there's discrimination. Because you don't put yourself in their shoes. Do you think everybody chooses their sexuality? I want to be gay right now. Do you think we could choose our skin color? My favorite color is black, so I want to be black. Oh no, I chose the color black, so I can't get married to this girl or this guy. Sorry, I just get really annoyed that people don't even know they are discriminating. I also saw a lot of very ignorant comments. Nowadays, parents are even getting judged just because they're telling people their wishes. No. You get judged because you're speaking publicly. And the speech you made is very nasty. You can get married legally in Taiwan even if you have the same sex. Did you know that? And are we allowed to marry someone who has different skin color? Yes. So people are going to judge you if you're stopping your kids from doing something that's not even illegal. I think that makes sense. As a parent who wishes that their child loves the same sex. As a parent, I will tell you, I don't mind. I don't care. If my son gets married to another man, woohoo, 2 sons. If my daughter gets married to another woman, woohoo, 2 daughters. I support same-sex, but I also support the freedom of speech. Everybody has different concepts and opinions and should not be criticized. It's okay to state your opinion, but you should look at where you are. If you're in public, you should be neutral. Respect each other, freedom of speech. No guys, no! You don't know the meaning of freedom of speech. Alright, let's just whip out Wikipedia. Freedom of speech is a principle that supports the freedom of an individual or a community to articulate their opinion and ideas without fear of retaliation, censorship, or legal sanction by the government. However, freedom of speech is not regarded as absolute by some, with most legal systems generally setting limits on the freedom of speech, particularly when freedom of speech conflicts with other rights and protections. For example, harmful and offensive content. Look, freedom of speech is different in every country. And at least you don't want them dead. You just don't want your kids marrying them. But this is what I was saying. Discrimination is a fatal point in Taiwan. Nobody knows that they're actually saying something discriminating. So if we really want Taiwan to improve, maybe try to recognize what discrimination means before we get recognized as a country. There is nothing wrong with different sexuality. Has no one in Taiwan ever read the history in America? People were racist against black people. And some still are. And when you realize we're all human but with different skin color, isn't that dumb? And Now, after a few hundred years, you're still discriminating black people? And it's exactly the same for people who have different sexuality. They were born like that. They did not suddenly choose to like the same sex. Sorry if I got emotional, it's just I think it's not fair. You know what? Freedom of speech. So what do you think? You have the freedom of speech too. So if you like to, just comment down below and tell me. You also respect others' freedom of speech. You also respect homosexuals. But you're one of those who says, oh no, not my kid. Are you one of those people?